Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Basketball fans, welcome to 301 Mount Airy Hunterdon Road, South Hunterdon High School boys basketball. Tonight, the Eagles of South Hunterdon take on the Terriers of Delaware Valley. Delaware Valley enters this contest with an overall record of 11 up and 3 down. Eagles enter this contest with an overall record of 3 up and 7 down. Del Val coming off a win last night on the road at Bridgewater Raritan. Eagles most recently with a loss at Warren Hills on Saturday. Delaware Valley is 4-1 in the division, Mountain Skyland division, and the Eagles are 1 up and 3 down. These teams met several weeks ago. Delaware Valley with a 79-74 win in overtime in Frenchtown. So round 2 tonight. Little late start based on the wrestling match, which took place here earlier today. South Hunterdon wrestling back after 22 years. And the Eagles picked up a win earlier today over Heightstown. We will have the national anthem, the starting lineups, and we'll be off and running with basketball here in Wild Wild West Amwell on this Tuesday evening. And here we go, lineups. First for the Terriers of Delaware Valley, Coach Mike DiPaolo. 2, Justin Colpan, senior. 3, Francis Denver, leading scorer for the Terriers. 15, Shane Young, senior. Young. Jack Reardon, junior. Reardon, second leading rebounder for Delaware Valley. And 25, Eric Clemmer, sophomore. Clemmer, the 5 in blue for Delaware Valley. Now for the Eagles of South Hunterdon, Shale Keating, first-year head coach for South Hunterdon. One, Jack Godown, 1, Godown, senior. 31, Tanner Buckets McCaffrey, 3-point specialist for South Hunterdon. McCaffrey. AZ, Aaron Zalesic, 10. Zalesic, leading scorer, coming off a 19-point effort at Warren Hills on Saturday. Tommy Worms, 12. Worms 11 points, double figures at Warren Hills also on Saturday. And the final starter, point guard, 5. Tommy Ramson, 5. Godown, McCaffrey, Zalesic, Worms, and Ramson, the 5 in white for South Hunterdon. Del Val, South Hunterdon, round 2. Del Val has controlled the series of late, winning at least the last 5 games that we could trace this back to. Del Val, as I mentioned, 79-74 overtime winner at Del Val a couple weeks ago. Eagles looking to get win number 4. I think this is more about that than it is about Del Val in particular, although this is an arch rival for South Hunterdon. Jump center, we got Worms and Clemmer, the sophomore, will jump for the Terriers. And we'll be off and running with basketball here in Wild Wild West Amwell. And away we go. Ball controlled by Delaware Valley. Colpan possesses the ball for the Terriers. Eagles come out straight man. Ramson charged with Denver. That's a 3 ball on the way, short, no good. Rebound underneath, foul. That's Young on the offensive rebound. Young to the line. 2 shots for the senior, Shane Young. Worms picks up the foul. First on South Hunterdon, first on Worms. Young, 2 shots. First one on the way is no good. Spins out. One more. Second one on the way. Spins in. It's good. Del Val leads 1-0. Ramson on the perimeter inside for Zalesic. Bangs around inside. Shot on the way from Zalesic is good. AZ, Aaron Zalesic, post move inside. Shot is good. Eagles lead 2-1. Ball kicked back outside. Thrown inside off the rim. Bouncing around. Go down picks up for the Eagles. Kicked. That's McCaffrey off to Ramson. Ramson 3-ball. Long, no good. Rebound for Clemmer, the sophomore. Look ahead pass. Ball is blocked by Go Down. Eagles off and running the other way. This is Ramson into the front court. Hands off to McCaffrey. Eagles with a reset. Almost a minute and a half gone by. 2-1 South Hunterdon. Ramson navigates the paint, all for McCaffrey. Zalesic flashing foul line, back for Go Down. Left-handed floater is good. Jack Go Down. Eagles lead 4-1. Ball back to Denver at the top, marked again by Ramson. Three ball is no good, a little short. Ball knocked around, picked up by Reardon. Del Valle on the board, 4-3. Eagles by one at 4-3. Ball inside for Zalesic, back to Go Down. 3-ball on the way from Go Down, spins a little out. Ball knocked around, Colpan for Delaware Valley. Ball inside, shot is no good. Next one is no good. Eagles possess into the front court, off for Ramson. Ramson back to Worms. 3-ball from Tommy Worms, splash. Tommy Worms gives the Eagles a 7-3 lead. 3 minutes gone by, quarter one. Ball inside, dropped off, good. Good ball movement by Delaware Valley. That's Clemmer on the reversal layup. Eagles lead 7-5. Go Down, off for Zalesic, spins it up, no good. That's Denver into the front court. Throws it up, no good. Back up top. 3-ball on the way is long, no good. Worms secures the rebound for South Hunterdon. McCaffrey navigates into the front court for the Eagles. Del Valle is backed up a little bit. That's Go Down, ringing the bell from deep. Jack Go Down, 3-ball, good. Eagles lead 10-5. Ball taken away by Worms. South Hunterdon leads a little over halfway through quarter one, 10-5. Del Valle in a bit of a soft man, playing behind Worms inside. Back for Go Down, thrown away. Four, Dunn. Into the Eagle lineup. Dunn replacing Worms. Ambrosino, 11, in for South Hunterdon. He replaces Go Down. Denver navigates inside. Layup on the way is good. Clemmer, the sophomore for Delaware Valley. It's 10-7. Zalesic inside, navigates the paint, kicks opposite for Ambrosino, navigates inside, off for Dunn. Jumper on the way from Bodie Dunn is good. Eagles lead 12-7. Ball into the backcourt. Ball picked up by Dunn. Dunn navigates the paint. Spinner is good. Bodie Dunn. Step under, up and around layup. Good. Got Aaron Parisi into the South Hunterdon lineup. Parisi, 20, replaces Ramson. Dunn, one shot, 14-7, 2:41 to go in quarter one. Shot on the way from Dunn is good. Eagles lead 15-7. Ball stolen by Parisi. Dunn, three ball out of the corner, no. Tipped around, out of bounds, back to the Terriers. Eagles by 8 at 15-7. Denver marches the ball into the front court. Floater from Denver is no good. Loose ball picked up by Parisi for South Hunterdon. Dunn. Dunn inside, navigates, no. Ball knocked around. Ambrosino saves on the end line. South Hunterdon reset in for AZ. Aaron Zalesic. Shot is good. Eagles lead 17-7. Well, that's a walk. Hinman, Braden Hinman into the Eagle lineup. He replaces Zalesic. Eagles lead 17-7. 1:49 to go here in quarter one. As I mentioned earlier, a little bit of a later start after waiting 22 or 23 years for wrestling. Wrestling was back here in this gym earlier this afternoon. Eagles with a 57-42 win over Heightstown. Wrestling back at South Hunterdon. Congratulations to the Grapplers from South Hunterdon earlier this afternoon. Reset the Eagle lineup. Parisi, McCaffrey, Ambrosino, Dunn, and Hinman, the five in white. Shapiro in the Del Val lineup, one Shapiro for the Terriers. Got a double team up top. That's Parisi out of the corner. Colpan off and running into the front court for Del Val. The whistles go silent. Probably had a block in the lane. I think Del Val probably got hit on that shot too. Denver off the ball screen. Navigates the paint. Denver no good. Denver 323 points, including 54 threes for the junior Francis Denver for Delaware Valley, leading scorer. There's a shot from Denver out of the corner. We got a foul. Foul goes on Parisi. Picks up the personal. That's Parisi's first. Team's second. Francis Denver at the line. 2 shots for Delaware Valley. First one on the way. Good. One more. Second one on the way. Good. One more. 3 the old-fashioned way. Third shot on the way, also good. Denver brings Del Val back to within 7 at 17-10. Del Val extending the floor. Ambrosino navigates the baseline. Ball picked up by Danny Shapiro. Del Val trying to cut into a 7-point deficit. That's Colpan from deep. Ball off Ambrosino. Back to the Terriers. 49 seconds to go in the quarter. That's Denver with the runner. That's also short. Hinman with the rebound for the Eagles. Eagles into the front court. Ambrosino marked by Colpan. Ball inside for Dunn. Dunn navigates the paint. Off for Hinman. Ball tied up. Ball stays with the Eagles. Back to Parisi. Parisi navigates at the top. Ambrosino. Eagles probably looking for the last look here in the quarter. Ball tipped around. Jump ball. Delaware Valley, 6.8 seconds to go. Final shot of the quarter. Chance to crawl in closer to the 7-point deficit. Denver got a block. It's a block on Hinman on the baseline. Foul against Hinman. That'll be his first. 0.3 on the clock. 3 team fouls on the Eagles. 1 assessed to Delaware Valley. Ball in. Shot is no good. Quarter number 1 is complete. Eagles lead 17-10. Eagles will be back in action on Thursday as Bernard's comes calling on Thursday. Del Val next game. West Morris at home on Saturday, 1 o'clock. West Morris on Saturday for Delaware Valley. Eagles crowding the three-point line. Del Val entered this contest with 113 threes, made threes. Eagles have certainly forced the drive a little bit more. Del Val with 10 points, but certainly has not run away. They score a lot of points. Five on the floor for South Hunterdon to start quarter 2. McCaffrey. What? Hey. Whoa. Ambrosino, McCaffrey, Hinman, Dunn, and Ramson, the 5 in white. Ball reversed up top. Ambrosino inside for Hinman. Shot is good. Eagles lead 19-10. Ambrosino picks up the personal 4th on South Hunterdon. Ball inside. Foul on the floor. .22, Hinman picks up the personal 2nd on Hinman. fifth on South Hunterdon. Del Valle only whistled for one foul. That's Denver with the pull up off the glass. Good. Francis Denver brings Del Valle back to within 7 at 19-12. Ball tipped away. Eagles retain possession. McCaffrey to inbound. Warms back in for Hinman. Warms for Hinman. McCaffrey to inbound. McCaffrey, 3-ball, long. Dunn picks up the loose change for the Eagles. Off the McCaffrey pass. Basket is good. Eagles by 9 at 21-12. Denver off for Shapiro. Shapiro, corner jumper is good. That's Reardon out of the left corner for the Terriers. Terriers back to within 6 at 21-15. Skip to McCaffrey. Foul will go against Reardon. Go down back into the Eagle lineup. Go down for Ambrosino. That's the first foul on Reardon, second on Del Valle in the half. Ball inside for Warms. Navigates post move. Good. Tommy Warms from the low block, right block for the Eagles. Ball knocked around, picked up, good. That's Clemmer, the sophomore. Del Valle back to within 6 at 23-17. Go down's pass for McCaffrey, tipped away. Denver off and running into the front court. Shapiro for Denver. Denver with the floater. Nope. Rebound done. McCaffrey controls for South Hunterdon into the front court. That's go down. Deep. Quick. Heat check. No good. Look ahead for Colpan. Problem here at South Hunterdon is the wall's close, so it looks like a more violent play. McCaffrey clearly playing the basketball. Flagrant is when the arms come down. There was nothing flagrant about that. 2 shots for Colpan. Colpan, 2 shots. First one on the way, good. One more. Multiple substitutions for South Hunterdon. Zalesic and Chris Thomas. First appearance for South Hunterdon. Second shot, no good. 23-18. Entry for Zalesic, back to Chris Thomas, back to Tommy Warms. 3-ball, good. Tommy Warms, post that's able to step out on the perimeter and ring the bell from the corner. Big shot for Warms. Eagles lead 26-18. 3-ball from the left corner is short. Chris Thomas, freshman, picks up the rebound for South Hunterdon. Sachets into the front court. Ball off for Zalesic. Backcourt violation. Del Val ball. Bryson Johnson in for South Hunterdon. Ball skip. That's Denver from deep. Is good. 3-point specialist. Denver rings the bell from deep. 26-21. Offensive foul on Thomas. First on Thomas, 7th against South Hunterdon. Don't not shoot on a 1-and-1. You do not shoot on an offensive foul. We play on. Eagles extending the floor. Denver navigates inside. Shot no good. That was Clemmer, a little bit long off glass. Thomas from the top of the circle. Ball is short, no good. Denver with an excellent look inside. Denver not only scores, he certainly facilitates for others as well. Very good passer from the junior. That's a foul. $15. Johnson out. McCaffrey back in for South Hunterdon. Del Val with just 3 team fouls here in half one. Eagles are over the first limit. That's go down inside. Misses the layup. No good. Zalesic over the back. Eagles are over the first limit. That'll send Clemmer to the line. 1-and-1. Chance to climb closer. They trail by 3 at 26-23. 3:17 to go in the half. First one on the way. Spins out, no good. Warren secures the rebound, knocked out of bounds by Danny Shapiro. Thomas to inbound. Del Val extending the floor a bit. Denver crossover by Thomas. Off to Warnes. That's Denver. 3 ball, that's way off, no good. Ball out of bounds. (28-23). Thomas into the front court. Denver will pick up that foul. That's 2 on Denver. Johnson back in for South Hunterdon. He replaces Chris Thomas. Two and a half to go. Eagles by 5. Go down. Ball knocked around. Picked up by Go down. Blocked inside. McCaffrey to inbound for South Hunterdon. Ball off Zalesik's hands, out of bounds. Ball back to Delaware Valley. Ambrosino back in for South Hunterdon. He replaces Jack Godown. Ball thrown away. Back to South Hunterdon. Delaware has a little bit of trouble when the ball's not in Denver's hands. Can score, facilitate. A little bit of trouble finding good offensive opportunities. Ambrosino, that's a walk. Shapiro inside. Ball taken away by AZ, Aaron Zalesik. Ball knocked around. Shot on the way is good. Foul was probably on the floor, but a little continuation action. Personal against Ambrosino, his second. Eagles 9 team fouls. Reardon at the line for Delaware Valley. Chris Thomas back in for South Hunterdon. One shot. Del Val trails by 3. Short, still trails by 3. 1:30 to go here in the half. Bryson Johnson spins it up. No. There's AZ underneath. Off Del Val. That call was blatantly missed. Yeah, they missed that one. Part of the problem with a two-man crew, sometimes it's the angles are a little bit difficult on some of those plays like that to be able to get a good look, in fairness to the officials. But that was clearly off Del Val. Del Val chance to crawl closer. Ball inside, spin up, good. Reardon. Del Val trails by 1 at 28-27. Bryson Johnson spins it up from the three-point line, no good. Eagles with a reset. Ball turned over. Denver off and running. Floater blocked by McCaffrey. Ball on the ground. Shapiro secures for the Terriers. Del Val chance to take the lead here. South Hunterdon has led the whole half. Chris Thomas intercepts. Thomas off and running into the front court. Now the foul's on the floor. Denver checks out of the Del Val lineup so as to not pick up a foul late. Eagles with a chance for the final shot of the half. They're not really interested in it as Warm spins up a turnaround jumper off the mark. Del Val again with a chance to tie or take the lead. That's Shapiro all the way down the lane. Got an offensive foul. Zalesik steps in front. Zalesik and Warm's very adept at stepping in and taking the contact. 5.4 seconds to go. Here comes Thomas into the front court. Navigates, throws up, shot, no. It's 28-27 at the end of the half. Please stay tuned. In about 2 minutes, we will have boys soccer. Kyle Ingersoll will join us to talk South Hunterdon boys soccer. We'll see you in 2 minutes. Okay, we are back here at halftime, as we have done all year, trying to continue the feature of spotlighting some South Hunterdon sports, ones that are going on currently, and in this case, boys soccer with Kyle Ingersoll, who had an outstanding season. How are you doing, Kyle? What'd you think of this first half?
It's exciting. Definitely intense. Good game. Excited for the rest of the game. It's an intense game. Definitely a good game against each other all the time. So, I'm excited for the second half.
Yeah, it's
boys are playing hard.
Yeah, they are playing hard, and as you guys did in the fall, right? Excellent soccer season. Maybe not the record that you would have wanted, coming off a 12-5 season the year before.
Yeah.
8-2 in the conference this year, 5-10 and 1 overall, but a winning record still nonetheless in the conference. Maybe some overall thoughts about the season that you guys had this year.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's the season we kind of hoped for, expected, obviously. I wouldn't say it was, a bad season or a rough season. I'd say it's kind of a learning experience, or a building season, as we had lost a lot of starters and seniors, and it's a very young squad, so we're all trying to develop and keep that family spirit going.
Yeah, it's interesting that you mentioned that, because I had down here that you had only 2 seniors on your roster. So yeah, you're returning a lot. You're returning a ton of guys, and eight of your losses were by 2 goals or less.
Yeah.
You had 4 games lost by 1 goal, including your state tournament game down at New Egypt.
Yeah.
So certainly competitive was not lost in the year.
No, yeah. Everybody is playing hard all year. Definitely like the fight from the guys.
And for you individually, 4 goals, 6 assists this year, playing a multitude of different spots, having been in a number of games. I've seen you play up front. I've seen you play in the middle. I've seen you play different positions. Although I'm certainly probably aware that your answer would be, I'll do whatever my dad wants me to do or whatever the team needs me to do.
Yeah.
But if Kyle had his choice of where he would like to line up, where would you like to continue your career as you move forward with soccer, both at South and potentially on the next level?
Yeah, I think I love playing in the midfield. It's definitely a new position for me this year. Playing club soccer, I've always kind of been an outside back, defensive kind of guy, but I definitely love the midfield spot. I get to control the game and get the flow going fast, slow, dish out balls to guys, kind of control the midfield. It feels good.
Yeah, I think sometimes what gets lost in sports, in all sports, is that we get caught up in who scores the ball.
Yeah.
But I always get caught up in who facilitates the play, who makes the play for the next guy. And you certainly have done that, and you were rewarded with a multiple all-conference and all-Democrat Hunterdon County. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And I would be remiss if I didn't ask you, and I asked your brother the same question last year. Of course, if you guys are not aware out there, his brother Danny's playing at Moravian College on the college level. Both boys, however, having the distinct pleasure of playing for Dad, which we can only imagine is a unique experience, right? It's I get to spend more with my dad, who's a very knowledgeable soccer guy, but at the same time, I have to we have to bring that home a little bit, not only in the car, but when we get home. So South soccer kind of never goes away. I can only imagine that can go up and down a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. He's coached me at the rec level, so I'm used to playing under him. But yeah, it's he's very knowledgeable in the sport of soccer, and he's a very good coach. And sometimes maybe it doesn't pan out in the beginning of the season, but he knows what we're doing, and the guys put a lot of trust into him. And I believe that he's a very good coach, and he knows what he's doing.
Right.
And yeah, there's ups and downs. After games we lose, it's a tough loss, but he's always looking to rebuild. He's not hard on me too much or any other guys. He's always looking to get guys to the positions that they need to be in and help guys get better.
So maybe you could update us a little bit. This interview certainly is not about your brother, but how is Danny doing out at Moravian? How as you get out, do you get the opportunity to go out there and see him play around your soccer schedule? And how's he doing? How's he like Moravian? How does he like soccer? How's he doing overall?
Yeah, he's doing good. He finished his sophomore season, heading to his junior season. They got a spring season coming up in April. Play a couple games. He scored his first goal this season against Juniata. That was a big game. Sadly, it was away, so we couldn't see it. But we get up to some games, and he actually just got back from England on a trip with the team, playing a couple games, training with some academies. So there's definitely a high level of play at Moravian, and he's enjoying it a lot.
Are you able to watch the games online at all, or do they broadcast the games there like we do here at South, like we're doing right now, or do you have the opportunity to watch that at all?
Yeah, they have a good live stream there. They actually had an announcer from Lambertville, so they gave him a little bit of credit every time he came in the game. Danny Ingersoll coming in from Lambertville, New Jersey. So they definitely got a good live stream there at Landmark Conference.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So one more question for you. How so we mentioned about this and only having 2 seniors. So you're very optimistic going into next year. Obviously some
Correct.
changes where a couple kids didn't play. You had to replace a goalkeeper,
Right.
and I thought Connor largely did a good job for a freshman. But you're bringing back a goalkeeper with a year of experience, in addition to the fact that you had other young kids on the field that maybe were at least young at the beginning of the year. Now they come back. I can only imagine that the thoughts going into next year are high.
Yeah, definitely high hopes for next year. We're gonna have a lot of seniors, a lot of guys in my grade. I'm very optimistic. I think that we can achieve a lot next year. We're always chasing that conference title, and yeah, I think the young guys, they hustle and they play really hard, and we're all hyped for next season. We're not gonna let this overall losing record happen again.
Well, that's good to hear, and we really appreciate you taking a couple minutes. Enjoy the second half. Good luck with not only soccer here, your club stuff, in addition to the fact of potentially playing on the next level like your brother is doing, and good luck with everything. And again, thanks for taking a couple minutes.
Thank you.
We're about 2 minutes before the start of half 2. Eagles with a 28-27 lead. We will be right back with you in 1 minute and 30 seconds. About ready to resume half number 2 Eagles will go right to left on your screen. White uniforms trimmed in blue. Delaware Valley in the Navy uniforms trimmed in gold and white. They will go left to right as we resume half number 2. Eagles jumped out to a double-figure lead early on. Del Val has sort of climbed back. Chance to take the lead multiple times. Eagles hold a 1-point lead, and here we go. Half number 2. Eagles, same 5 starters of Ramson, McCaffrey, Godown, Zalesic, and Warms. Shot on the way, it's short. Ball knocked around. Godown chases down the loose ball. Godown back to McCaffrey. McCaffrey all the way to the basket is good. Eagles by 3, it's 30-27. Ball inside, offensive foul. Warms is good for about 3 of those a game. Tommy Warms picks up the foul. No basket. Ball back to the Eagles. Chance to build on 3-point second half lead. Ball inside, knocked, blocked by Clemmer. Look ahead. Denver down on the floor for Delaware Valley. Play continues. Shot on the way is good. That's Eric Clemmer ringing the bell for the Terriers. Going to check on Denver. Shapiro is in the lineup for Denver. We got Chris Thomas in for South Hunterdon. He replaces Jack Godown. 30-30. Few ticks under 7 minutes to go here in quarter 3. Thomas, pass almost goes in the basket. Ball taken back by South Hunterdon. Chris Thomas, that should have been a shooting foul as well. We missed that one. Foul. Del Val fouls on Young. His second, team second. That's Warms. Jumper, good. Tommy Warms. Eagles lead 32-30. That's a runner down the lane. It spins out. Nope. Warms picks up the Eagle rebound off for Ramson. Ramson navigates 1-on-3. Eagles a little fortunate on that. Usually 1-on-3 is not. You're not going to get a friendly whistle going 1-on-3. But Ramson bailed out. No basket. Eagles to inbound underneath. Terriers are out of bounds. Ball back to South Hunterdon. McCaffrey to inbound for the Eagles. That's McCaffrey from deep. Heat check. Tanner buckets McCaffrey. I get buckets from the three-point line. Eagles lead 35-30. That's Copan. Shot on the way, no good. Ramson circus shot is good. Tommy Ramson, Eagles lead 37-30. 7-0 run for South Hunterdon. Shapiro, ball knocked around. Denver still on the Del Val bench. Shapiro finds Clemmer. Basket is good. Del Val back to within 5. 3 minutes gone by here in half two. 37-32. McCaffrey spins it up for Zalesic. No good. That's Chris Thomas from the three-point line. No good. Shot on the way, no good. Rebounded by Zalesic. Eagles often running into the front court. That's Tanner McCaffrey. Del Val picking up the fouls here in half two. It was the Eagles in half one. Fouls on Reardon, his second. Del Val's fourth. That's Worms, yes. Eagles lead 39-32. That's an offensive foul, not called. (39-34). Zalesic navigates, all for Ramson. Three ball from Ramson, no. Ball fought for by Worms, caught in the corner. Timeout. Eagles are given the timeout. Little eye of the tiger. .338 to go, quarter three, 39-34. As I mentioned, Del Val back in action on Saturday. Wes Morris comes calling on Saturday, 1 o'clock for the Terriers. Eagles back in action on Thursday. Bernards visits South Hunterdon on Thursday. Denver still not back in the Del Val lineup. Shapiro and Colpan navigating the backcourt for Delaware Valley. Ball tipped off Clemmer. McCaffrey to do it all over again. Ball in for Thomas. Thomas navigating the reverse dribble. That's Shapiro. Misses the wide open layup. Del Val pinching that high ball screen handoff for South Hunterdon. That's a foul. That's the fifth on the Terriers of the half. 5 on Delaware Valley. Second personal on Clemmer. An illegal screen called on Ramson. That's Ramson's first, South Hunterdon's first. Ball inside. Del Val does a very good job of that diagonal, hit the dunker spot on the opposite block, reversal pass for many layups against some of the South Hunterdon pressure. They crawl back to within 3, 39-36. That's Ramson. That's Zalesic. Nope. Reardon picks up the loose change for the Terriers. Terriers a chance to crawl a little closer, 39-36. That's Colpan. Usually letting the defense go by and swatting at the ball is going to result in negative consequences. In this case, a foul against Thomas. That's his second, team's second. Ball inside. There's Clemmer again. Good. Terriers back to within 1, 39-38. 10 ticks under 2 minutes to go here in the quarter. Ball deflected around. Ball back to Tanner Buckets McCaffrey. Spins out. No. Del Val, chance to tie or take the lead. Francis Denver still on the Del Val bench. Jumper, foul line, good. Jack Reardon, Del Val leads 40-39. That's Zalesic spins up the reverse layup, good. Eagles' best options going into Zalesic and Warms. That's Colpan. A foul on Johnson on the 3 ball. Justin Colpan. Football, excellent baseball player. Good hitter, pitcher, outfielder. Having a very good basketball season as well for the senior. 31 threes coming into this game, 221 points for Colpan. First one spins up and in. He'll shoot another. Another plus another. He'll shoot 2 more. Next one on the way is also good. One more. Dunn and go down. Replace Johnson and Zalesic. McCaffrey, Thomas, Warms, go down, and Dunn, the 5 in white. Colpan, 2 out of 3 for Colpan. Del Val by 1, 42-41. Chris Thomas. Fouls on Young. Shane Young, that's his 3rd. Thomas, 2 shots. First one on the way. Spins out. One more. Next one, No. Del Val by 1. 40 ticks. Quarter 3. It's a double dribble on Reardon. Ball back to South Hunterdon. Chance to tie or take the lead. Warms. Right man, right spot. Tommy Warms off the block of the Dunn offering. Basket is good for Warms. He'll shoot one more. Foul on Young, third. Del Val is over the first limit at 7. 17 fouls on Del Val. Fourth on Young, 4. 1 for Warms. Shot is long, no good. Eagles lead 43-42. Denver back in for Del Val. Navigates off to Colpan. Shot is good. Denver can score it. He can also pass it. Del Val leads 44-43 after 3. Never guess, Neil Diamond is back with us. He always shows up about this time. Little Sweet Caroline, yep. This is a age-old tradition here at South Hunterdon, going back decades. Good ball game here. We hopefully we don't have any scoring discrepancies this evening as they did last time at Del Val. Five on the floor for South Hunterdon as we begin quarter 4. McCaffrey, go down, Thomas, Dunn, and Warms, the 5 in white. Shapiro, Colpan, Denver, Clemmer, and Reardon. Jack go down spins it up from the 3-point line. Ball knocked around, secured by Denver. Del Val, opportunity to build on its 1-point lead at 44-43. 3 ball on the way, that's off. Ball blocked by Warms. Off to McCaffrey. Look ahead for Dunn. Ball back to Warms. That's go down out of the left wing, no. Ball picked up by Dunn. Inside for Warms. Spinner in the lane is no good. Del Val continues to lead by 1. Almost a minute gone here in the third quarter. Ball inside. There's that pass again. Clemmer. Off dribble penetration. Del Val leads 46-43. Terriers by 3. Thomas navigates the top of the circle. Ball thrown inside. That's Dunn. Layup, good. Bodie Dunn. Eagles back to within 1, 46-45. Denver with the runner spins in. Francis Denver. Terriers back on the board, 48-45. That's warm, spins it up, off bounce, no good. Delval calls timeout. 30-second timeout. Depending where you are, could probably get to the fridge and back. You got 30 seconds. Set, go. I'll let you know when it's a full timeout. You could probably definitely get to the fridge and back in a minute. 48-45. 6:07 to go here in quarter 4. We'll reset the lineups for you. He's looking for Zalesic to be back in the game. He is, in fact, back into the game. Zalesic, Hidman, go down. Chris Thomas and Tanner McCaffrey, 5 in white. Delval, Shapiro. Colpan, Denver. Reardon and Clemmer, the 5 in blue. Delval goes left to right. Eagles right to left. There's another runner. Shot is long. No. Denver picks up the loose change for Delval. Ball intercepted by Braden Hinman. A travel. Ramson back in for South Hunterdon. Ramson replaces Jack go down. That's Denver. There's a foul. Zalesic, 4th against South Hunterdon. Zalesic's 2nd personal. Delval is over the limit. South Hunterdon 1-1 on the next common foul. Oh, that's Denver out of the corner. And we just fouled him again. Ramson. Eagle bench, believing that Denver's kicking the leg out. It's a common thing that some shooters are doing on the three-point line at all levels. I was a little blocked. I wasn't able to really see whether that took place there or not. Eagle bench thought it definitely was. That's Denver, first of 3. Chance to build on a 4-point lead. Right now at 49-45. Second one is also good. He'll shoot one more. And the third one is also good. Delval, largest lead of the game at 51-45. Ball off Ramson, back to Delval. Ball picked up, Colpan. Shapiro, off for Denver. Denver navigates, thinks better of it, bounces back outside. Reset up top. Shapiro, nice look inside. Delval does a really good job of navigating the paint and finding people on the low block. This is Reardon at the line. That foul goes against McCaffrey. That's his second, 6th on South Hunterdon. So Delval will now be in the bonus as well. First one on the way, good. Jack Reardon. Ambrosino and Worms replace Hinman and Chris Thomas. McCaffrey, Ambrosino, Ramson, Aaron Zalesic, and Tommy Worms, the 5 in white for South Hunterdon. Second shot on the way, also good. Del Val by 8. Eagles need an answer. Under 5 to go. A little bit of a flop inside. McCaffrey. Wow, that's a bit of a heat check. No good. Del Val possession, chance to build on a 8-point lead. Denver dancing with the ball. That ball's out of the corner. That's short. Ambrosino picks up the rebound for South Hunterdon. Denver picks up the errant pass. Go down. Jack go down in for Tommy Ramson. 4:06 to go. Del Val by 8. Go down all the way down the lane. Good. Jack. Go down with the rack attack. Eagles back to within 6 at 53-47. Eagles needed a basket, and they got one. Now we need a stop. That's Denver. Shot, no. Ambrosino off and running. Spins it inside, ball thrown around. Back inside for AZ. AZ with the basket. Should have been an and one. A lot of flopping going on in that paint. Blocked by Zalesic. Eagles chance to get closer. Down 4. Zalesic navigates and the foul. AZ. Finishing with the left hand. Aaron Zalesic. Eagles trail by 2, 53-51. Del Val sort of pulled away, got up by 6 or 8. Eagles have answered to get back within 2. Coming down the wire. Del Val, as I mentioned, was on the road last night with a win at Bridgewater Raritan. Back-to-back nights for Del Val. They also played Saturday at Hunterdon Central, a 16-point loss at Hunterdon Central. Eagles were a 4-point loser at Warren Hills on Saturday. Eagles looking for win number 4 and second in the Mountain Division. Big game for both teams. Del Val 11-3, looking to get to 5-1 in the Mountain Division. Del Val's only losses this year, as I mentioned, to Hunterdon Central. They lost to Bernards by 2, and they lost to Johnson by 3 back on the 22nd of December. Aaron Zalesic at the line. Chance to bring the Eagles back to within 1. Zalesic's offering, spins in. Good. 53-52. That'll put Colpan at the line. Foul goes against Go Down. First on Go Down. Both teams over the limit. 7 on South Hunterdon. Justin Colpan, 1-1. First one, spins short, no. Worms picks up the rebound. South Hunterdon with a chance to tie or take the lead. Under 3 to go as we come down the stretch. Del Val is switching on that ball screen, giving the Eagles a lot of trouble on that dribble handoff ball screen action. Pinching South Hunterdon. South Hunterdon wants to come off and reverse the ball the other way, and Del Val is switching on that and taking that away. Colpan into the front court. 3 ball. Good. That's a huge shot by the junior Reardon. Del Val by 4 at ball thrown away. 56-52. Shade over, 2 minutes to go. Back cut. No good. Rebound. Go down. That would have been a big shot if it went for Del Val, but it did not. Go down at the line. That's 4 fouls on Denver. Chris Thomas back in for South Hunterdon, replaces Ambrosino. This is still a 1-1. Go down, first offering, spins out, no good. Ball going down. 1-1 miss by Go Down. Ball back to Delaware Valley. Eagles extending the floor full. Ball kicked to Shapiro. He marches into the front court. Denver. Ooh, it's pretty good hands by Denver to control that ball. Minute 37 to go. Go Down picks up the foul. Colpan goes to the line. This will be one more time. We'll be 1-1. Ramson. Ramson back in for South Hunterdon. He replaces Jack Go Down. Colpan at the line. 1 in the bonus. 2 fouls on Go Down. Colpan's first one, good. 1 more. Del Val by 5, chance to go up by 6. Colpan's second shot on the way, spins in, good. Justin Colpan, 2 for 2, 58-52. Delaware Valley. Minute and a half to go. Eagles in need of a basket very badly here. Denver picks up the loose ball for Delaware Valley. Colpan. Denver. Misses the layup. We got a foul, though. Worms picks up the South Hunterdon foul. Second on Worms, 9th on the Eagles. Denver at the line, 2 shots, 56 seconds to go. Del Val trying to build on a 6-point lead at 58-52. First one, good. 1 more. Second one on the way is also good. Del Val by 8, 60-52. That's AZ from the baseline. Nope. Denver picks up the loose ball. Del Val to retain possession. 46 ticks to go. Eagles need a steal. 15 Young back in for Clemmer. Got a official thought there was a timeout call. Del Val will now inbound again. $15 Young, the senior, will be at the line. That'll be 2 shots now. Double bonus for the Terriers, 2 shots. 40 ticks on the nose. Shane Young. First one. Good. He'll shoot another one. Eagles had burst out to a double-digit lead in the first half. Del Val has systematically worked its way back to get basically even at halftime and win the second half by around 10 or 12. So it's nice effort. Denver was out for a while in the third quarter. Very solid player for Del Val. Gets others involved, scores when he needs to. Scores a lot, actually. Very nice player. 62-52. Zalesic navigates. That's Thomas out of the baseline. No. McCaffrey. Colpan with a little curly kneel action, Globetrotter style in the backcourt. Ball taken away by South Hunterdon. They will shoot 2 shots. Second on Colpan. Del Val's over the double limit. Ramson, first one. No. Shapiro out of the Del Val lineup. Ramson 0 for 2 at the line. Denver picks up the loose ball for Del Val. No need to foul here. Let's play it out. Play it out. .31, Caffrey third. Colpan with a couple more charity opportunities here. Del Val with a solid road win, coming off a kind of road swing. Can't really call it a road trip since they went to Flemington, then went back to Frenchtown, then went from Frenchtown to Bridgewater, Bridgewater back to Frenchtown, and then to West Amwell. So it's not really a road trip because they didn't stay overnight, but it was a road trip of sorts. Colpan 2 for 2 at the line. Del Val 64-52. McCaffrey from the cheap seats. The bank is open. Late hours at the bank here in West Amwell. Bank is good. 64-55. We're going to use the timeouts. Eagles trail by 9 with 6.1 seconds to go. Again, a great day here at South Hunterdon with the wrestling team with a 57-42 win over Heightstown. Great crowd on hand. Excellent performance by Coach Hall and his wrestlers. we'd be remiss if we didn't send out our hope that athletic director, vice principal Jason Miller is feeling better off of his surgery this week. Hopefully he's feeling better. We send out our well wishes here from South Hunterdon as we conclude action here to end this hard-fought basketball game. Del Val looks to escape with a win. Hard-fought win for the Terriers. They will have a couple days to recover as they will play West Morris on Saturday in Frenchtown. Eagles back here Thursday night. Bernards. We got a long baseball pass for a layup. Clemmer with the breakaway layup. Clemmer with the layup is good. He'll shoot one more. 66-55. One shot. Shot on the way is good. 67-55. McCaffrey, half-court chuck. No. And that'll do it. Final score here at South Hunterdon. Delaware Valley 67. Eagles 55. Good luck to Del Val as they march forward with their season. Del Val improves to 12-3. Eagles fall to 3-8. Eagles have certainly been far more competitive than that record indicates. Looking for a win on Thursday as Bernards comes calling on Thursday. Hopefully you can join us again on Thursday. We'll be back with you earlier start time, 7 o'clock on Thursday. No wrestling on Thursday. We'll be back with you at 7 on Thursday. Thank you for joining us here from West Amwell. Life is a series of hellos and goodbyes. Unfortunately, it's time to say good night from West Amwell. Thank you for joining us, and we will be with you again on Thursday. Have a good night.